Hey guys, Rockingtheblade here. Once again, what's up everybody? Welcome to another spoiler-free movie review of Wonder Woman 84, baby. Boom, boom, bam. So, it came out on Christmas Day. And it was a wonderful gift. Because you can tell by my tone, it was a damn good movie. Great movie, actually. But it just feels like a lot of my peers, at least two that come to mind, Angry Joe and Monday Matt, they did not like this movie. One just outright just saying it's the worst thing he's ever seen. That's Angry Joe. Monday Matt is saying he's calling it the Superman Returns of the DCEU. I'm like, whoa there. Whoa, Matt. I respect your work, Matt. But no, it's not perfect by any means, but it ain't no Superman Returns. That movie was exciting from start to finish. But just to get the negatives out of the way, you gotta twist my arm like Rockingtheblade. You better tell us at least one negative thing about this movie. And like, I'll not only give you not just one, I'll give you two. The first one being, it's a bit slow to start. The movie's 2.5 hours. It's a bit slow to start. That one more reaching in this case because to me it's world building. And I don't mind world building. It's establishing what she's been doing all this time since, since Wonder Woman 1. And what she's been doing and helping out humanity how she's been passing the time. So I liked it. I liked it a lot. And the other one is, though the action scenes in Wonder Woman 84 were a fun watch, and there's some cool moments here and there, without a doubt. But in my opinion, though, this is my opinion, I heard, that I could be wrong, but basically there's some sources that said she got a different stunt team to do Wonder Woman 84. Well, a different fight choreographer, I should say. And it shows. Because No Man's Land scene was what really pushed not only Wonder Woman, but like female superheroes and like into the mainstream, like to be taken seriously, and made way for like Captain Marvel and Black Widow, which hopefully will come out next year. Code C just ruined this year, but that's another story for another. That's why that is, and I give my personal opinions on that. Why it even came here and we got the blowback we did. Trump. Excuse me. Anyway, sorry, couldn't help it. So the fight scenes, though fun in this movie, weren't as good as the first one, but in my opinion, the good outweigh the bad. First of all, the opening sequences of her training as a little girl was a fun watch. Thought that was really cool. Going back to seeing Themyscira, seeing a little Wonder Woman training to building up to what she is today. I thought that was a cool little scene. You see that from the trailers, obviously. That's not really a spoiler. Also, not really spoil the fact that her boyfriend somehow comes back. I won't explain how, but he comes back. I love the chemistry between Gal Gadot and Chris Pine. Chris Pine's an excellent actor, and hope to see him in a Marvel project or something else, Star Wars related, because that dude can act. And seriously, he needs to be in more movies because that dude is seriously a really damn good actor and needs to be in more stuff. I love their chemistry. Like I said, the action scenes not as good as the first one, but still a fun watch, to say the least. Can we give a round of applause to, like, I know I say this every time I do this, but can we get a round of applause to the set designers and costume designers, and just it made you feel like you're in the 80s. I know it's like kind of like, but no, it's easy to pull off, but not really. I mean, you need the amount of money and the right team and and the references to make sure to give that accurate portrayal. And again, like with Stranger Things, which is a great show you should definitely check out, they made you feel like you were in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? The clothes, the cars, the TVs, you know what I mean? Just everything. It makes you feel like you're back in time. And I appreciate the set designers and the costume designers and all the people involved to make that possible. That's not an easy task, and to pull that off again is incredible. It makes you immerse like you're there in that time period. I thank you for that. Also, it was beautifully shot, even though the time, in the 80s, but it's some beautiful sets and designs and just beautiful locations. This is a beautifully shot movie. The plot flowed very well. It was easy to follow, and you could figure out, you could figure out where it's going. It's easy to follow. It's not like overly complicated. You can figure out. You can figure out where it's going and stuff, which is it's really nice. So it's not like oh god, you know what I mean? Like what's going on? It's not one of those type of movies. I mean, it's a little confusing if you come in late, but you can quickly, if someone like me was there, I could quickly bring you up to speed. The main, the one that played the main antagonist from The Mandalorian, one of the main antagonists, I should say, he was fantastic. I love him, and he's been killing it. This movie, now Mandalorian, which, fun fact, Pedro was in the Wonder Woman TV show pilot that unfortunately failed, but thankfully he got a second chance to be in this movie, and he did great. The actress who played the main antagonist in this movie, I think Kristen Wiig, I believe her name is, she's known as a comedy star, from Bridesmaid, and here she is showing that she got range like Kevin Hart. She can be taken seriously, and I love it. Goes to say that she can act, boy, and then it shows. And she's taken as a very serious threat. Especially when you see, in the trailer, which, again, not a spoiler, them duking it out. She shows that she's nothing to mess around with. And again, I know I'm repeating myself, but the action scenes, though, not because the first one, still a fun watch. And those couple ones I'm gonna go, well, that's dope. That's what dope. And the villains are sympathetic. You know what I'm saying? They're not. They have reasons for why. They're the reasons for what they're doing. And you're like, oh, especially Maxwell Lord's character is like, wow, that revelation. And the third act's like, whoa, now I get why he's doing what he's doing. Because you're like, why is he doing this? But when you see the third act reveal, it's like, oh. Also, my boy Hans Zimmer kills it. I know I'm a Hans Zimmer fanboy in terms of his music, but he just knows how to set the mood. And there's like two instances during between the second act and third act where it took a scene and just elevated to the next level. In fact, kind of give one away. Nothing minor, just minor here. The soundtrack from BBS, A Beautiful Lie, which was used in the beginning of the movie, was used in this film. I won't say when, but when it happens, considering everything that's going on, it fits into the movie. It fits it so perfectly. If I had to choose two, which one of the musical scenes was better, was when the Beautiful Lies track was used, because it was used beautifully and just made that scene just why Hans is just, gosh, man, he's such an amazing music composer, besides John Williams, of course. I'm trying to think what else. Also, they do a comic reference. I won't spoil what it is, but I was like, ooh, that was cool. I know what they were referencing. There's no after credits scene, unfortunately, because they don't want to copy Marvel, because then people be saying, they're copying Marvel, yeah. That crap. So there's no after credits scene, so don't. If you wonder, is anything after the credits, RTB? No. Unfortunately, no. There's a cool post-credits scene. Sad it doesn't connect to any future movies, unfortunately. But still, see it. For hardcore Wonder Woman fans, it's worth it, the prize. It's worth a surprise. Trust me. So let's do a recap. Fun fight scenes, sympathetic villains. It was shot beautifully. The score was great. Oh, the suit, the golden suit that Wonder Woman wears. She gave a little backstory where it was from, and of course, you saw in the trailer she obviously wears it, and she looks awesome in it. And the third act fight, him in between here and Chitara, I think her name was. Her name is. I could be wrong. Chitara, I think. Yeah. Was way better than the third act fight in the first movie, because the third act fight with Ares, like it took too long for him to get into the dang suit, which the suit looked cool, not gonna lie, but just the fight was just sloppy. Like if someone else took over, where the third act fight when Wonder Woman 84 was fast, exciting, in a quick pace. It was like wow, whoa, it's like cool punches and kicks and great, acrobatic moves. It was way more exciting to watch than the third act fight in the first one. So it made up for that as well. And I know it's like, and I gotta say this one last thing, and that's nothing to do with the movie. Even though I'm praising these movies a lot, I'm praising these movies. I'm giving them a lot of praise. I hate the fact that last time I checked, it has a 68% tomato meter rating, which it's still considered fresh. Yet a disgusting ass movie like Cuties has 90. Yet Wonder Woman has 68. What's wrong with this picture? So, according to the critics, Cuties is better than Wonder Woman 84. No. Not by a long shot. At least the audience score is more accurate, because it was like 5% for the audience scores on Cuties, where Wonder Woman 84 is 77%. Last time I checked. So, if you're wondering whether or not to go see it, if you have HBO Max, or you're planning to go, if you feel it's safe enough for you to go to the theaters, by all means, go see this movie. It's worth your hard-earned money and time. And I don't care. I'm just gonna say it. It's my favorite movie of the year. I know people are saying, well, one guy on Twitter, person said on Twitter, well, you must be really easily pleased as your favorite movie of the year. Let's get for real for 1 second. A lot of movies didn't come out this year. Movies like Fast and Furious, Black Widow, the next James Bond film, all got pushed back to next year. Heck, the new Ghostbusters got pushed back to next year. So Lord knows when that's coming. Could those movies been better than Wonder Woman 84? It's a possibility, but it didn't come out. This did. And out of all the movies I managed to see this year, this was my favorite. I'm sorry. This is my opinion. If you don't like it, tough nookies, as they say. But definitely, overall, if you're wondering, for my opinion whether or not to go see it, definitely go see Wonder Woman 84. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to Rockingtheblade. Signing out. Hope to see you guys again real soon. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.